everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and I hope you're all doing well and are safe. I wanted to share with you my latest altered book, and I wanted to challenge myself with this book to make a book with all neutral colors. And that's hard for me because I love to add color to everything, but I think it turned out really pretty and I wanted to show it to you. So the book that I used, I got at a thrift store, and it's called As a Man Thinketh. It was by James Allen. It's dated back in 1968. It was a Hallmark edition book. And I just thought the cover and all the images inside would be perfect for my neutral colored theme. So what I started with is some lace trim that I added along the border and along the side and also along the back. Then what I added was this piece of wedding trim, and I'll show you that. I got this at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I just think it's gorgeous. I use it a lot, and I just cut up however much I need. I got a couple yards of that. And then I created this flower by what I call the scrunch technique. And let me show it to you up close. What I did was I started with some burlap, and I started layering by putting some taupe lace and gluing it down in the center and scrunching it. And then I took a piece of beige lace and scrunched that around in a circle. I kept twisting until I liked the way it looked and glued it down in the center. Then on top of that, I added some ribbon, a pearl, some little diamonds, and these little guys here, let me show you again. This is a vintage earring that I clipped on, a broken piece of necklace, and a vintage earring. And I just stuck those in and added some lace to the bottom. So I really like that. And of course my signature tool, this time the gold, which goes great with the book. And so let's go inside. This is an old scarf, and it was really big when I first started out. As you can see, it's kind of stretchy, and I've used it in so many journals. This is about all I have left. So on the first page here, I just added some lace to the back of the cover and used a lot of stencils throughout this journal. This is distress ink in antique linen. I used that a lot, along with the walnut stain and also the vintage photo. Those seem to be my three go-tos. There's some more stenciling, a vintage lace doily. Looks like this one was crocheted. And this page here is a music page that was converted into a pocket. I got this from another junk journal junkie in some Happy Mail. And there's the pocket on this side. I created a tag by using some of the images from the book. There's one right there. And this is a button backing. So on the back of that it says La Mode. And I just created a little collage with another image from the book. Another challenge for myself in this book was to leave a lot of blank pages for journaling. And I think I did a really good job. I tend to want to embellish every single page, but I held back, and I'm very proud of myself. So on this page, I have an embellished paper clip there, and this is a quadruple pocket that I got inspired by Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I just distressed the edges, added some tags for journaling on the inside of that. Tea-stained pages. This page is stenciled with some, let's see, what is this? Distress mica spray in antique bronze. And if you can see all the little liquid pearls that I put in each of the corners, that is this, let's see, it's pearlescent paint in bisque. So I like that. Here's some calligraphy paper And I didn't even know calligraphy paper existed. I found this at a thrift store. And I just love it because it's a great color and it's a nice texture. And anyone who does calligraphy, I'm just amazed. My handwriting could sure use calligraphy, but I don't know if I'd have the patience to learn it. Anyways, more blank pages, tea-dyed. Here is a snippet that I made out of wallpaper, a tag, some lace, some writing pages, and another image from the book. And on the inside, I made a little bookmark out of the spine. This is how skinny the spine was. Boy, did I make it thicker, right? Jeez. Here's the other side of that pocket. And another image from the book. Aren't they gorgeous? Some journaling space there. This is the center of the first signature. And what I did was I added some ribbon and added a little booklet that you can take out. And this has some writing pages on the inside. And this was made out of blank photo album pockets. And I learned that from Natasha over at Treasure Books. On the inside, you can add ephemera. And this is an image from the book. Embellished paper clip again, and another image from the book. Love it. Some more of that wedding lace trim. Blank pages. Aren't you proud of me? This here is a pillow cover that I got at a thrift store. And I just love it. Has a pattern on both sides, and it frays really nicely, showing the gold. More stenciling. Another embellished paper clip with some stamping. Image from the book. Journaling card, and also a postcard stamp on the back of that piece of scrapbook paper. More pages for writing. Another tag and journaling card. Here's that lace crocheted doily, stenciling. And I created this tag because not only did the colors go well with this journal, and I love the wine, but I also love the label. And what I found is the easiest way to get these labels off of wine bottles is to put the wine bottle in the oven at about 175 degrees. And what that does is it melts the glue. And so the label you can peel off really easy. You just have to watch it. I was really scared to do that, thinking the bottle would blow up, but it doesn't. I found that it is a lot easier than trying to soak off labels because the label stays intact. So that's how I did that. And then there's some more vintage lace. And here is a 3-tiered pocket from Pam at the Paper Outpost again, with some Edith Holden paper. Another journaling card. And look at this cute little guy made out of some wallpaper. And this is also wallpaper. I got this stamp at Tuesday morning. It was like $4. And I got to tell you, this thing weighs like 3 pounds. It's huge. Anyways, it creates these little tags, which are just adorable. One has more of a flourish and one is more straight. And I use that a lot. It just creates these cute little guys. Some vintage music, some more of the stenciling, vintage lace, writing paper, more of that wallpaper and pillow cover. Edith Holden. What's a book without Edith Holden, right? Not only are her images gorgeous, these particular images look great with my neutral theme, so I had to add those. They're fabulous. More paper that has been tea-dyed, and a journaling card. On this side, I created a little booklet that you can take out Here's an image from the book, and as you can see, there's some of those liquid pearls on there. Lace and trim attached with a brad. And here's some writing space on the inside. So I created that cute little booklet. More blank pages. And this page is a version of my take on an altered fold-out envelope. It's 2 envelopes that are glued together, and on the inside of the envelope I added vintage music on one side, an Edith Holden image on the other, stamped and distressed the edges, stuck a little journaling card in there, and this tag was off a pair of jeans. This is the actual ribbon that was tied onto the pocket of the jeans, and I love using things other than for their original purpose, so I thought this was great. And I added a tag on the back for some journaling, an image from the book. And there's another one of those little stamps. Aren't they cute? A little collage there. Wallpaper, vintage lace, stenciling. And here's the second signature. This is a multiplication flashcard that I glued some vintage lace on and created a little collage with some wedding trim. There's a cute little guy, one of those stamps. Tim Holtz ephemera, tulle and lace snippet, and a stamp. On this page, here's another pocket. And here's one of those button backs again with just a little collage here. Edith Holden, rickrack, lace, and a piece of scrapbook paper. Some writing space on the back. More Edith Holden, crocheted doily, stamping. This page here has a journaling card. I created a pocket with more of the images. Can you see why I like this book? It's just gorgeous. Just distressed the edges and created a little collage here with some lace, burlap, and muslin. And this is a saying from the book. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are awaiting, and the sunny shore of your ideals awaits your coming. I like that. Here's some satin ribbon. This is the center of the second signature. I created a tag on this side and on this side with some of my signature tulle for some sparkle. More blank pages. Edith Holden, music pages. And here's another flashcard that has been altered with some lace and some of that wedding trim, some bling, and a little corner collage using that little stamp from the wallpaper. There's some more stamping and trim and a little button with lace for some accents there. And this page I really like. I created a corner collage made out of all tags. So there's a couple of those little tags that I used my Fisker's punch for. And this is a paint chip. There's another one of those little guys. A flashcard there. And a stamp made out of that distressed mica spray. Actually, it's a stencil, excuse me. And then some writing space on the back. And this is the last page here. This has a little fold out. Let me take that off. And this was from an Edith Holden page, as you can tell. And this is where I stamped with the punch. Excuse me, I punched out those to use in the journal. So you like right there. And I thought, wow, I think this would make a really cool tag. So what I did was I started with a piece of scrapbook paper. And I layered on top of that some lace, and then I put this over the whole thing and sewed around the edge and put some writing space on the back, some lined paper. So there she is, and there's the back inside. And as a bonus, I tend to like to create a lot of things, and this didn't fit in my journal because it was too fat. Imagine that. And so I created a little booklet to go along with it. This was an old Hallmark card that I got at a thrift store. And I sewed on an image from the book and did some stamping of some butterflies. And here's a little corner collage snippet. And this was from a shirt. I clipped off the inside label of a shirt. I don't know what it says, but I thought it was fabulous. So there you go, using stuff again. And on the inside, there's some tiered writing pages and another envelope that has been stenciled and glued on the inside with another journaling tag with the image from the book. They're just gorgeous. And so that goes along with my book. So I hope you guys like this, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm thinking about maybe doing a tutorial about how I come up with my inspiration and how I put together these journals. So let me know what you think of that, and I am so happy for you guys being here. Thank you. Bye-bye.